Episode 8, Earth and Space Trip, featuring Choose Your Own Adventure High-Level Readers Playground by Emily Radecki. Hi, Koala kids! Welcome back to Miss Terry's Playgrounds. I'm so glad to see you. Today we're going on 2 amazing trips in this Choose Your Own Adventure Playground by teacher Emily Radecki. I just love this playground, and I think you will too. It says, "Welcome to the adventure of a lifetime. You are a daring explorer ready to embark on a journey of discovery and excitement. But before you set off, you must decide where your journey will take you. Will you explore the vast reaches of space or the wonders of Earth itself? Choose your path." Something tells me that most of you are going to want to go to space first, so I think we'll do that one first, and then we'll do one of the wonders of Earth. Oh wow! Look at this, we're inside a spaceship, and we've got a great view of Earth over here. And here's the control panel, and let's read these notes. As you step into the spacecraft, you can feel the excitement bubbling inside you. You have been dreaming of exploring space since you were a little kid, and now your dream is finally coming true. You take a deep breath and prepare for takeoff. The engines roar to life, and the spacecraft begins to lift off the ground. You feel the G-forces pressing against your body as you are pushed back into your seat. It's an exhilarating feeling, and you can't help but let out a whoop of excitement. Ooh, I think this is going to be exciting. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Wow, we can see the Earth from above. And look, I'm even walking on it. I'm on top of the world, yeah. I'm on top of the world, yeah. You guys know that song? Very awesome. All right, so up here we have our note, and we also have a question over here that I've put in. And our question says, what did the note say that you could see below you? Now remember, we always read the questions first so that we know what we're looking for when we read. So what did the note say that you could see below you? We want to find a key word in that question, right? A word that we can look for as we're reading. So probably our key word here is going to be the word below, because we want a word that stands out, right? We don't want too common of words like what, did, the, see, but below is a word we can look for to find the answer. Okay, so now we want to read our paragraph looking for the word below so that we can answer the question. As you break through the Earth's atmosphere, you can see the curvature of the planet below you. The colors of the Earth look even more vibrant from space, and you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty of our planet. All right, did you see where the word below was? Let's go back to the beginning and just skim over it. As you break through the Earth's atmosphere, you can see the curvature of the planet below you. There's the word below. So let's circle that, and then we need to go back and read a little bit before it to find the answer. So let's go back to you. You can see the curvature of the planet below you. So the curvature of the planet, that's what you can see below you. And curvature just means the degree to which something is curved. So when we look at the Earth, we can see that it's curved all the way around because it's a globe. So that's how we know that the Earth is round and not flat, because we can see the curvature. But some people will still tell you it's flat. All right, let's follow this arrow and see where we go next. Oh wow, there's a whole lot of buttons in here. This must be the control room. And look, we have a question over here. So let's read that first. What do you check on the control panel? All right, so we're going to look for a keyword again. And we don't want our keyword to be what or do or you. Those are too common. But we can use the keyword check. So let's circle that. And we can also look for another keyword. We can look for panel, just to make sure that we're getting the right answer. So let's go and read the paragraph and see if we can find the words check and panel close together. Okay, read along with me and see if you can find the word check. But your mission is not just to admire the view. You are here to explore, to discover new worlds and civilizations. You check, there it is, the readouts on the spacecraft's control panel. Oh good, and there's the word panel also. And everything seems to be working perfectly. Suddenly an alarm blares and you hear a voice coming through the intercom. Okay, so we found the words check and panel, and let's see what it says that we check. You check the readouts on the spacecraft's control panel. So, what do we check? The readouts. So that's our answer. What do you check on the control panel? That would be the readouts. And the readouts said that everything was working fine, right? So I wonder why an alarm is blaring. We'll have to find out. Warning, warning! Asteroid field ahead. Brace for impact. Your heart races as you see the asteroids hurtling towards you. You have to act fast. Do you A, try to dodge the asteroids, or B, use your laser cannon to blast the asteroids? Let's try to dodge the asteroids. That seems like the harder thing to do, but we can do hard things. Oh wow, look at this. It's amazing in here. You decide to dodge the asteroids, relying on your quick reflexes and sharp piloting skills. The ship twists and turns, narrowly avoiding the asteroids hurtling towards it. You feel a surge of adrenaline as you dodge the asteroids, each one passing by in a blur. Okay, we need your best dodging skills. Watch out for all the asteroids. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Don't let the ship get hit. We'll blow up. Watch out. Oh wow, look at this. Whoa, it's even more amazing looking. Look out for all the asteroids. Ah! Watch out. We have to make it over here to the red door, it looks like. Oh, but first we need to read this. Let's see what it says. I think I'm just going to keep flying the ship around for a minute first through this asteroid field because it looks so cool. Nice job. We didn't get hit. As you move deeper into the asteroid field, the asteroids become denser and dodging them becomes increasingly difficult. You start to feel the pressure of the situation. One wrong move and your ship could be destroyed. Uh-oh, I think we should get out of here before that happens. Suddenly, you see a huge asteroid hurtling towards your ship. You take a deep breath and swerve the ship to the left, but it's not enough. The asteroid clips the edge of your ship, causing it to shake violently. Oh no! Hold on tight, everybody! Oh, I'm so dizzy. Glad we made it out of there. You quickly check the engine status and realize that it's badly damaged. The ship won't be able to withstand another hit. You have to make another decision. A, land on the nearest asteroid to repair the engine, or B, try to make it to planet Mars. Ooh, let's go to Mars. Wow, we made it to the red planet, and there's a little rover over here. Cute. Let's see, it says, what happens next? So we get to write the rest of the story. What should I say? I'm going to use a little sticky note and we'll make it yellow so you can see that really well. And I'm just going to make this up right now. Let's see. We landed on Mars and looked around. Suddenly, we saw a Martian coming toward us. We didn't know if he would be friendly or mean. Luckily, he was very nice. He asked us if our ship was okay. And then he helped us with the repairs. We were able to get back home to Earth 3 days later. I'm pretty sure it would take longer than 3 days, though. We had such a fun adventure. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. What do you think? So this was really fun doing our Choose Your Own Adventure space theme. And now we get to go and do another adventure, this time on Earth. So let's go over there. Okay, this time we're going to check out the wonders of Earth. I'm excited. Oh, we're in a bedroom. Let's see what the note says. You are a curious and adventurous young explorer who loves nothing more than exploring new places and learning about different cultures. I do love that. I love being able to visit other countries. I've been able to do it a little bit, and I love learning about different cultures. Today you wake up to find a mysterious letter addressed to you. Ooh, there's a letter here. Let's see. Let's read this first. As you open it, you realize that it's an invitation to take part in an exciting geography adventure. The letter explains that you will be traveling to different countries, solving puzzles, and discovering new things along the way. Are you ready for this adventure of a lifetime? So even though I didn't put a question in this bedroom, I am going to ask you a question because sometimes your teacher will ask you a question after you have read something, right? And I want to show you that you can still use a key word even if you don't have a question that's written down. So my question for you is, what kind of exciting adventure did it say that we're going to go on? So what is a key word that you could look for in that question? In your head, if you think the question, what kind of exciting adventure? What would be a good keyword? Adventure, right. So we can use the word adventure and find that in our reading. It's right here. And then we can go back and read what kind of an adventure it talked about. So it said we're going to take part in an exciting geography adventure. And exciting was part of the question also, right? So we circle that too. That could also be our keyword. And it's an exciting geography adventure. So geography is our answer. That's what kind of adventure. So even when you read something first and you don't have questions written down and your teacher or your mom or dad or somebody else asks you a question, you can still use keywords to find the answer. Okay, let's read what this note says. Dear adventurer, are you ready for an unforgettable journey? Join us on a geography adventure like no other. We'll be traveling to different countries, solving puzzles, and discovering new things along the way. You'll have the opportunity to explore some of the world's most fascinating places and learn about their unique cultures and histories. We'll take you on a thrilling expedition across the globe. You'll meet new people, try new foods, and experience the world in a whole new way. So pack your bags and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. We can't wait to share this incredible experience with you. Sincerely, Koala. This sounds so fun. Let's get started. Oh look, we're on an airplane! Have you ever flown on an airplane before? I have, over 150 times. You blink in disbelief as you find yourself magically appear inside of an airplane ready for takeoff. Where are you going? That's the question. Where are we going to go? I'm so excited to see. There's the pilots. Thank you, pilots. Let's find out where we're going. You look at the map in your hand and realize that you have to choose which direction to take. Should we A, go north towards the frozen tundra of Alaska, USA, or B, travel south towards the colorful streets of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil? Well, I'm from Idaho and I'm tired of the snow, so let's go someplace warm. Oh yeah, it is really colorful in here. And we've got the ocean, and the samba dancers, and the Christ the Redeemer statue. Brazil is so beautiful, isn't it? All right, this says, you decide to travel to Rio de Janeiro, a city famous for its vibrant culture and stunning landscapes. The moment you step off the plane, the rhythm of samba and the scent of tropical blooms fill the air. You're ready to immerse yourself in all the wonders Rio has to offer. First, you head to the iconic Copacabana beach, where the golden sand meets the sparkling blue waters of the Atlantic Ocean. The sound of crashing waves and the laughter of beachgoers surrounds you as you soak up the sun. The warm sand tickles your toes, and you can't help but join in the joyous atmosphere. Oh yeah, I want to visit this beach. It looks so relaxing, doesn't it? Next, you take a cable car up to the towering peak of Sugarloaf Mountain. Well, that's a cool name for a mountain. As you ascend, the breathtaking panoramic view of the city unfolds before your eyes. The mountains, the ocean, and the sprawling cityscape create a picture-perfect scene. You feel like you're on top of the world, taking in the awe-inspiring sights. Well, this looks like it will be pretty neat. So I guess this is Sugarloaf Mountain right here. Wow. That's nice. And then you can see all of this view from there, which would be really fun, huh? Except that I don't like heights. Oh, and look. We can look down and see the whole city. Very cool. I love this playground. It's so fun learning about all these different places, isn't it? Afterwards, you find yourself in the enchanting Hajuka rainforest. I'm not sure if I said that right. One of the largest urban forests in the world. The air is cool and refreshing as you wander through the lush greenery. You encounter playful monkeys swinging from tree to tree and colorful birds flitting about, their melodies filling the air. Ooh, I want to see some monkeys. I hope there's some monkeys in here. I like monkeys. Oh, there are monkeys! Yay! Oh, that one looks funny. And then we've got a chimpanzee swinging from the branch. And then we had another monkey over here. Nice. Very cool. And suddenly you come across a hidden trail that branches off from the main path. Curiosity tugs at you, urging you to explore further. You realize this is no ordinary trail. It's a magical crossroad that will lead you to an extraordinary adventure. You have a decision to make. A. Continue on the main path and embark on an unforgettable journey to the eternal city of Rome, Italy. Ooh. B. Follow the hidden trail and discover the enchanting city of Paris, France. Oh, this is a hard choice. Italy or France? I don't know. I think we'll go to France, because maybe we can see the Eiffel Tower. Oh, there it is right there. Nice. Oh, that's cool, being able to look down at it. With a sense of excitement, you made the decision to venture back towards France, a land of elegance and charm. As you embarked on this new path, you found yourself in the heart of Paris, standing before the magnificent Eiffel Tower. There it is. It looks really cool when it's all lit up, and you can see pictures of that on the internet. Its towering iron structure reached high into the sky, and you couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder at the engineering marvel before you. Okay, looks like we go through this arch. And wow, we have a cafe over here. And it looks like we've got some people on a motorbike. And what's down here? Oh, a bakery? Nice. All right, as I read this next note, look for what kind of cafes and boutiques it talks about. After taking in the beauty of Paris from above, you strolled along the charming streets, the scent of freshly baked croissants wafting through the air. Ooh, I love croissants. You passed by quaint cafes and boutiques, and you felt like you were part of a real-life storybook. Okay, did you catch it? Yes, quaint cafes and boutiques. Quaint means attractively unusual or old-fashioned. Aw, look at those cute puppies at the dog park. And then we got some pretty flowers, lots of flowers in Paris. Oh, and we've got another decision to make. Facing a pivotal moment, you're in control of your adventure's path. The splendid Château de Chambord invites you to explore its history. Alternatively, you can journey to new lands. Your choice shapes your story. So, should we choose to continue our journey in France or move on to another country? Let's go to another country. It's always fun to explore more countries, right? But first, let's find out what's in this little house. Oh, it's a flower shop with lots of pretty flowers in it. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. Now we are in the United States, in Chicago. Chicago is where Emily, who built this playground, is from. You made it to Chicago. See your reflection in the famous bean. Marvel at the cityscape. Rest your toes in the Chicago sand beach. People come to Chicago from all over the world. Chicago is in Illinois. And here's a funny thing about me in Chicago. I've been to the Chicago airport at least 15 times, but I've never gotten to see Chicago. The reason is because I've always been there during layovers, which is when you're getting off an airplane and getting on a different airplane. So I've only been in the Chicago airport. So someday I'll definitely have to see Chicago. Well, that's the end of our adventure in this playground for today, but you can see the rest of the playground if you want to for free. Just go to the link in the description for Miss Emily's teacher portal, and you can find this playground there. And also we have one last thing to watch, a Koala Tales. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time on Miss Terry's Playgrounds. Hey, Koala Kids. Where are you going?
We're going to visit Vietnam.
Vietnam? No way! I love Vietnam. Did you know that I went to Vietnam for 30 days several years ago?
Did you like it?
Yeah, I have a video of it. Do you want to see?
Definitely.
Okay, here it is. Bringing home baby Jade. Once upon a time, I flew 8,000 miles from the United States to Vietnam. I was a nanny for a 2-year-old who was adopted from Guatemala, and her mom was adopting another baby, this time from Vietnam. We flew into the capital city of Hanoi. As we flew in and I saw all of the peaked roofs and the pagodas, I couldn't believe that I was in Vietnam. It was so amazing. Vietnam is bordered by Laos, Cambodia, and then China to the north, and Thailand is very close as well. It is a beautiful country full of mountains and hills that are lush and green and so pretty, as you can see here. One of the most beautiful places in Vietnam is Ha Long Bay. It's been featured in a few American movies. We were planning to see it, but we couldn't because a typhoon hit that day. As we drove from the airport to the hotel, we saw people working the rice paddies, whole families on motorbikes. Motorbikes carrying so many things you'd think they would fall over. Look at this guy, he even has a bonsai tree. And in this picture, you can only see her leg with all those flowers. People also sold goods on their bikes. And we saw the skinniest cows I've ever seen in my life. I think this one is laughing at us. The hotel we stayed at was near Ho Hoan Kim, or Sword Lake. I'll tell you why it's called Sword Lake. It's a very interesting story. The legend says that a long, long time ago during the Ming Dynasty, an emperor in Vietnam heard that the Chinese people were going to attack his people. He was very worried about this. One day when he was out on the lake, a miracle happened. A golden turtle with a magical sword in his mouth swam up to the boat and gave the emperor the sword. The sword helped the Vietnamese people win the war, and afterward, the emperor returned the sword to the turtle. That's why I like to call this temple in the middle of the lake the Turtle Temple. Here is Jade's big sister standing on the bridge to Nok Sun Temple on Jade Island. This temple is also on the lake. Here's Jade's mom and sister with the tiger. And here's Jade's sister again, being a dragon. And me with the turtle with the sword. And now to the best part, bringing home baby Jade Ellen Tang. Jade's mom was able to bring her home from the orphanage on September 25th. She was so excited. Jade was in an orphanage because she was sick, and her tummy mama couldn't take care of her, so she took her to a medical center so they could help. Jade's nanny at the orphanage loved her so much, it was hard to say goodbye. Super kind people at our church gave money so that we could provide a lot of donations to the orphanage. Jade's sister absolutely adored her when she came home, and Jade's grandpa was so excited too. Here's me with Jade, and her sister giving her a bottle. They're just the cutest kids ever. The people in Vietnam were the kindest and sweetest people I've ever met. They loved children, so everywhere we went, they would play with the kids. There are 55 ethnicities in Vietnam. One of them is called the Hmong people. Look how gorgeous their traditional clothing is. The food in Vietnam might look strange, but it's delicious. In fact, I've never met anybody who doesn't like it. And they would make designs with their fruit, like this butterfly and the flowers out of carrots. Check out this giant shrimp that one of the ladies with us ordered. And yes, it still has its head on and all of its legs. Maybe that's why I don't like shrimp. But you've probably heard of this delicious pho. So this is a noodle soup that is getting super popular in America. And look at this lady. She is making a puppy out of fruit. I don't remember if it was a grapefruit or a pomelo, but how amazing is that? And here's a real puppy with a bow tie. The Temple of Literature, or Imperial Academy, was one of my favorite places to visit. This is Vietnam's first university. Here's a slideshow of some of the pictures I took. These are amazing water puppets that I'll talk about in my next video about Vietnam. And here's some amazing Vietnamese music with incredible instruments. Chien Qua Pagoda was also one of my favorite places. This was on West Lake. And look how tall that pagoda is. Like everything else, the buildings in Vietnam were just so beautiful. The lanterns were also one of the most spectacular things, and I love them. I brought so many home with me. Lanterns are used in festivals, celebrations, and honoring ancestors. Different colored lanterns mean different things, like red means luck and happiness. Look at these little tiny conical hats, and I absolutely love these water lilies. And look at this happy little Buddha statue. There's so much more I could tell you about Vietnam, but I don't have time right now, so for now I'm just going to say we love Jade so much. She's the sweetest and has brought so much joy to our lives. And guess what? She's all grown up now. Can you believe it? Thank you, Jade, for letting me go to Vietnam, because I never would have gone there if it wasn't for you. And thank you for all the joy and happiness that you've brought into my life. I love you.